Well, people. First off, there will be live reactions to this, Jesus Christ, this show tonight for this pay-per-view. So that will happen tonight for FastLane as we come from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. But good Lord, another Raw pay-per-view, another train wreck. Another time it's felt like another episode of Monday Night Raw. And this was not an easy pay-per-view to get through. Now, I will address the pre-show match, even though I think I saw a little of it, but to what I saw of Swan and Akira Tozawa versus Brian Kendrick and Noam Dar, it was an alright match. Swan and Tozawa went over. But let's get out the first official of the match tonight. We have a lot to get through this pay-per-view. My God, it was bad. But here's one of the good parts of the match tonight, of this show tonight, was Samoa Joe versus Sami Zayn, who had a bit of, it was a decent match, I'll say that. Maybe could have won another 5 minutes, but you know, this match had to, it had to be. With Samoa Joe, he did look dominant throughout the match. He did look brutal at some parts, and yes, did Sami Zayn come back with some type of almost type of saves to get back to win the match, almost like a bit of some hope spots out there. But Samoa Joe did look dominant. And Zayn did go for the haluva kick, but Joe hit a Uranagi after that, and he hit the coquina clutch, pretty much picked up the win. So, decent match at best, pretty good. It was almost about 10 minutes out there, 10 minutes out there. So, Joe had to look dominant as usual to beat Sami Zayn. You know, Sami Zayn doesn't win a lot, but it was a good match, I'll give it that. Next was the tag team titles on the line. Club versus Enzo and Cass, which I did not really care because this tag division, well, telling both Raw and SmackDown's tag divisions are very bad, if you ask me. So I have not liked any of them. The tag team divisions are very underwhelming right now as it is. And I'll say this: the crowd was hot for this match. Were they hot for? Yes, they're gonna do the whole Enzo and Cass thing, SAWFT, soft and stuff. But the match was kind of whatever, because number one, I've said it before, Enzo and Cass coming into this, they barely won any other match before and stuff. Like they were in that horrible feud with Rusev, but then they finally get a tag team shot out of nowhere, winning the match. Enzo and Ashley Gallows and Anderson right there, they've been booked like shit for almost 3 weeks in a row. 2 of them, they got murdered by Roman, and they lost clean to Cass on Raw. But it ended up when Enzo and Cass did him whatever the boom shakalaka move. Gallows able to throw Cass out of the ring. Enzo went after Gallows then, but Carl Anderson hit a lot of kicks on Enzo, by the way. He hit a kick on Enzo. Enzo's foot was on the ropes, but Gallows knocked it off, and they won the match after that. So, match was pretty much whatever. It was good. I'll give it that. Nothing much to speak from there, but it was good. But it's kind of hard to care. It's almost like, who cares, almost, because the tag division look horrible. Next thing you know, we have, once again, even though Stephanie McMahon is not here, they had to put in her bitching out Mick Foley again, emasculating him. Telling you better make sure those matches don't have any hitches tonight. You better make sure everything is good. But yeah, we gotta punk him out just because, for some odd reason. Sasha Banks went against Nia Jax, which this was supposed to be a really good match for Nia, which she pretty much kind of was talking to Bayley, then she was coming at the title. But most of Nia Jax's matches has mostly either been throwing her around. It was a surprise finish in a way. Yes, Sasha Banks did get the win. She was able to beat Nia Jax, but some people wonder, is Nia Jax even still in the title picture? Then again, Nia Jax is barely in this whole division at the time. Yes, she is there, but the only main people they ever focus on is either Charlotte, Sasha, or Bayley. And with Sasha beating her tonight with a roll-up, a clean win also. This person's supposed to be a dominant monster heel, they're supposed to make it, but Nia Jax took multiple wins, so she was not really undefeated that much either. And most of the time, she just beat up jobber, and who cares? But Sasha Banks did pick up the win. I kind of questioned the booking right there. Next, which this was one of the longest fillers ever, which First we have steroids to Juice Mahal, the Juice right there. Let's just call him the Juice. General Mahal go against Rusev, who is now sporting a new haircut. He cut most of his hair off, which they're now living up to this handsome gimmick for some reason. I have no idea why. So, and Foley told them, like, why don't you guys have a best of 7 series match? Which they said, no, we're not doing that. So, for some reason, they didn't know to do so. I don't know what this was supposed to be. Like, I guess Foley told them to have singles matches, but for a minute I'm thinking, and I didn't watch the pre-show till they actually even showed. I didn't know what was going on. They got Rusev and Mahal. I think they're about to go against each other, but since they keep arguing with each other in the back, next thing you know, they beat the crap out of each other fighting. And then Cesaro and Sheamus came out, and the thing, like I said, I didn't know. I'm thinking it's a tag team match have to happen, but Sheamus is in a dress clothes and stuff. But for some reason, it was Cesaro versus Mahal out of the blue, which felt. I'll put the scratcher right here. This was a Monday Night Raw match. This felt like Raw right here. This is a basic Monday Night Raw match, and I'm thinking it's a squash match and stuff. But it's not, and the fans are getting so pissed with this match that they either started chanting boring a CM Punk, and who could blame them, because why did this match go on so long? Why? And this is supposed to be a pay-per-view match. This felt like a match on Raw, pretty much. And it wasn't even a squash match. And like, come on, you got the Juice here going against Cesaro, doing these 619s or Swiss 19s, which, you know, Rusev finally got it after Mahal kicking him to the corner. And pretty much he looked at Rusev and Cesaro hit him with the uppercut, and it was over. And then after, which here's another gets out of. I'm thinking people say, oh, now it's a match now with Rusev and Mahal. Well, Rusev starts beating up Mahal and kicking him. And then Big Show comes out. And then we have another filler match that happens. Like, it just immediately a match just goes in the match. Not even a squash, it just keeps going. With, Jesus, this match right here, Big Show, which I guess had a somewhat competitive match, but they started chanting USA, USA, and Rusev was able to hit Show with several kicks and stuff, and he did get him down into he was about to get him to the accolade, but Show pretty much reversed it, hit a choke slam, pulled the straps down, which, yes, Big Show is in great shape right now, which everyone's saying that Shaquille O'Neal match is now scratched and gotten rid of that, but Show pretty much triple murdered Rusev in. He chokeslammed him 3 times, dragged him into the corner, kissed his fist, and hit him with the knockout punch, and just murdered him. I don't know what they did. They pretty much killed this guy out here after this whole Roman thing. You put him with the Juice there, Mahal. Then you have him cut his hair, and then he gets murdered by Big Show, killed, triple murdered by Big Show. And the booking of this was insane. Like, who booked this crap right here? And I'm gonna get some more bad booking decisions tonight, but who put this out here that this went nearly over 20 minutes? I counted in the live reaction. It was nearly over 20-something minutes. And I'm wondering, like, what the fuck is going on? What is this? I'm just sat there like, what is this? I don't get what's going on. Everything felt random. Like, that's the definition of filler there, folks. But I'm just sitting there like, who booked this shit? It was horrible. It was just bad. Next was actually the best match out of this whole show. The best match tonight. Which, other than Austin Aries showing up of the package, the video package, we had Neville versus Jack Gallagher. This was literally the best match of the night. I wish they stopped putting that 205 live hashtag up there. But this was a really great match. Really, really great match. We had Neville, like that Phoenix splash he did. And even that released German suplex with almost pretty much nearly killing him right there. That back German suplex on his neck nearly. And then after that, Jack Gallagher in those with the headbutts, especially on the top rope on him. He was gonna go for the suplex, but Neville threw him off. It almost landing on his head. And then after that, Neville hit the red arrow to win the match. But that was the best match of this show, if you ask me. So at least that was really something great. And then here was another filler again. Then the New Day comes out talking about the ice cream and bike. They start about riding a bike. That's all they talked about, riding a bike and asking Biggie, you sipping something, you sipping something, you sipping something, and it would make the fans' dreams come true. I didn't know why New Day was here to do this. I'm surprised the segment didn't even go on another 10 minutes to fill time, but at least it was short and everything. And I guess Milwaukee actually did like the New Day. The crowd was somewhat into a lot of this stuff. But I don't know what they was doing right here with this segment. It didn't make sense. Oh, here we go next. Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. It's time to make Roman Reigns look strong. Which Roman Reigns, I know a lot of people said this, but he did not have his boots out there, and he turned up his music also every time people booed at him and said Roman sucks. But he came out there, could have looked like an NWO member, or maybe Usos almost. Dude didn't have any boots. Came out here with these Nikes or Skechers or Adidas black and white shoes, type of high top shoes and stuff. And I'm sitting there wondering, like, what is wrong with the shoes tonight? And what do you think? Who's going over first? Who's going over clean? Clean, to be honest, tonight. Let's get this straight here. Braun Strowman put Roman Reigns through a table. Nearly killed him throughout most of the match. This dude Roman gets right back up and just no sells going after the table like seconds, probably a minute or two later, and just pretty much starts hitting him with Superman punches and drive-by kicks and like it's nothing. He just goes in and just takes him, even hitting Samoan drop on him. But after he put him through the table, like just two Superman punches, and he's about to hit him with another, but after that, you got Strowman there who went up to the ropes and pretty much hit a splash, but missed. Then Roman pretty much got out of the way. He ducked Strowman 2 times, hit the spear 1, 2, 3 clean. Now people think the Undertaker was about to come out here, but it looks like that didn't happen either. But this dude went over clean, nothing. And once again, we have to make Roman look strong here, folks. We got to make Roman look strong to make him a top babyface, which was, once again, this is odd to have Strowman lose, that you booked this guy and built him up for nearly, 7-8 months now to be this strong, dominant monster heel. Oh, but no, we gotta make Roman look strong. And you made him beat it at FastLane of all places. FastLane. Well, why FastLane? But it's just, it makes no sense. And like, even I didn't think Roman was about to win. I thought Undertaker would have interrupted, but no, he went over clean, so they can make him look strong. Another odd thing was Mick Foley even telling Samoa Joe, don't come out during the Kevin Owens match tonight, which I don't even know why Kevin Owens would even come out there during this match. Not Kevin Owens. I don't even know why Samoa Joe would even come out there in the Kevin Owens match for some reason. I didn't understand why he said that. Bayley versus Sasha for the women's title, which Charlotte told Dana Brooke to go in the back and everything. And Bayley came out, which was a lot of chops in this match, I'll say that. And there was one weird spot where Charlotte was pretty much in, almost like, flipped over on the top rope and everything, like the tree of woe. And it's like Bayley went for some move and some springboard which she missed or hit it 2 times. And it looked very weak, and I didn't know what they were trying to go with that. But it looked odd and will most likely end up on Botchamania. But after that, which was also odd too, like other than the chops and everything, which this match could have almost was really kind of going good. And look, this went on a long. This match went on a long time, so you know how short the main event was going to be. Which, here's another thing that happened. Sasha came out for some odd reason to help Bayley. She came out there, and which the referee kind of almost clearly did see the Sasha hitting Charlotte after Charlotte took out. Bayley then hit a Bayley to belly outside of the ring, and then threw her back in there. Charlotte pretty much rolled up into a small package, but Sasha told the ref that she had the tights, and then Bayley pretty much hit another Bayley to belly to win, which ended Charlotte's streak, which they anticlimactically played that up. Like, then once again, another streak ended at Fastlane. Not even at WrestleMania you could have did it at all places, but no, you had to do it at Fastlane. So it was a lot of weird booking things. You had the whole crazy Nia thing almost. with that match. Strowman losing his streak. Charlotte now losing her pay-per-view winning streak because I guess because the face had to get help. Then after, here's the thing. So here's straight. Charlotte told, which is the heel, told Dana Brooke to go back to leave her buddy backstage so she couldn't come out and help to see what a better woman was. But Sasha comes out to help Bayley. So who's the better woman right now? So we could have did this another way, which I really believe. I had no chance of Bayley winning. Really, I'm thinking that Charlotte's gonna win just so we can play hot potato with this belt like usual, and she'll just get it back at this pay-per-view. And in my opinion, with how you could have done this, Sasha still could have came out, but she could have cost Bayley the title by accident, and then it would have been a feud. But this was just bizarre what just happened right here. I don't know what they were thinking with this. Like, okay, Bayley still retains and Sasha help. And then they're all buddy-buddy. I didn't even watch that Raw Talk thing. I only saw a little. But, yeah, they're still cool with each other. So that's another odd booking decision tonight. And then we only had 10 minutes left in this whole show. Oh, well, and then again, it's going to take nearly 10 minutes for to do entrances, a video package, and introductions. Goldberg comes out. And when Goldberg comes out, Kevin Owens comes out then, which we do introductions and everything. And before the match act never really started because Kevin Owens got back in and out of the ring, got back in and out of the ring. He was about to ring a bell, but Kevin Owens ducked out, which he pretty much messed with the crowd, and they, played into it and stuff. But he rolled back in, he rolled back out, he rolled back in, he rolled back out, until Owens actually got back in the ring this time and told the referee to ring it. Next thing you know, Chris Jericho's music hits, which we were all knew this was coming. It was either going to be Chris Jericho or Goldberg coming out because Paul Heyman was there. And I said this myself before this match happened. I said this on Twitter too. It's going to be the shortest overbooked match ever. All right, and I was right, shortest overbooked match. And, I'm talking to my buddy even on Snapchat also, which one of the smartest things he told me tonight was, especially at the women's match, which was just dumb bad booking. Why does Sasha comes out? Why doesn't it end in the DQ? Why does Sasha hit Charlotte? Bayley beats the streak. Once again, another thing, like I said, Strowman, but this title match, and I've counted Goldberg's time. Goldberg has literally been in the ring nearly just for 5 minutes in total. Out of all 3 matches he's been in, ever since he's been back, he's been in total of 5 minutes. And this match was like 10 seconds really, but I read it now is officially 22 seconds. But after Owens got back in the ring, Jericho comes out, and then Owens just looks all surprised, looks at Jericho. Goldberg spears him with jackhammer, kills Kevin Owens in this horrible god-awful title reign to begin with, and wins the match. Wins the freaking match. And, I'm sitting here watching this show, and I just had to say fuck you to this show, really. Goldberg wins, and, he won off of the distraction win, really, so, Owens just looks, so I guess it's going to give Owens an excuse now, but then again, did anybody ever think Kevin Owens was really going to win this match? We knew this would be short. This is shorter than the Lesnar match. Brock Lesnar pretty much not Brock Lesnar, Goldberg pretty much murdered Kevin Owens out here, really. It was just very questionable stuff, bad booking, very horrible booking, and my friend wants to give it a 2.5 tonight. I gave it a 1.5 tonight, this show, because this show is just fucking god-awful. Like I said, the only really great match you could really see off of there is Neville versus Jack Gallagher for the Cruiserweight Championship. Everything else was utter, entire bullshit. Bullshit. This booking is just, Jesus, you just have to sit there and shake your head at this. Like, what is this? And FastLane, we knew this show was going to be bad, but you couldn't imagine it to be this bad, especially just near the end with these retarded decisions. Like, I felt Vince Russo was booking this show. Now, what was Russo back there tonight? Is this WCW 2000? Goldberg, I'm thinking Goldberg is about to come out and fight for the WCW title now and win in a squash match. Squash match, folks. And I question, and people always say, well, the Hardys need to come back to WWE now. I'm sure, I hope the Hardys stay far away from Raw. And then again, I said, people want the Hardys to come back to this. My God, I'm glad the Hardys went to Ring of Honor now. Yeah, like I said, I was disappointed when they left TNA, but, that's them and the business decisions fault for TNA. I say when them full control, creative control, and that's what we saying with WWE. They're not gonna give Matt Hardy creative control and everything, because you know that these writers are gonna get involved in WWE and they're gonna find a way to screw it up. And I'm glad the Hardys aren't in WWE, because they don't need Meek Mahan in there to be involved in this. I wish people would have started chanting delete tonight because of how bad, half the bad this pay-per-view was. Like, really, you just sit there and question these decisions. Listen, we knew Kevin Owens was going to get killed, but yeah, no whoop-de frickin' do. The Roman versus Strowman just pretty much just screw you to the fans. Roman and the Nikes out there just went with clean. The Sasha versus Bayley match was, not Sasha, the Bayley versus Charlotte match was just plain weird with, you know, Bayley going over, which even I thought Charlotte would have went over. That horrible time fill of 20 minutes between Cesaro, Big Show, the Juice Mahal, and handsome Rusev with that haircut out there was just, tag match I just honestly didn't care for. Samoa Joe and Sami Zayn was a decent match at best. Decent match at best, I will say that. But most of the show, god awful. New Day, I didn't even know why they were out there, but at least it didn't go out there that long. But listen, there's gonna be a lot of reactions to this show tonight. I will get this posted, but my god, the show just needs to be delete delete this show. Once again, Raw proving themselves. And it almost felt like an episode of Monday Night Raw, to be honest. When I was watching that filler match, it felt like an episode of Monday Night Raw. And I'm glad I'm not going to that show tomorrow in Chicago. If I would have went, I would have just probably did CM Punk chance anyway. But I'm glad I did not try to purchase any type of ticket to go to Raw in Chicago, Illinois tomorrow. If this was SmackDown, I want to be a SmackDown pay-per-view, most likely. Yes, I would go to hell, maybe a Ring of Honor show I would go to, really, or Impact or something. But this was insane tonight. You just question these decisions and odd matchups, which was just weird. But we knew a lot of this stuff was going to happen. We knew it was going to suck, but we didn't think it sucked that badly. You know, they got to make Roman look strong, folks. But hey, what do I know? But once again, it was not easy getting through this show, so fuck them, pretty much. And like I said, I'm glad the Hardys went to Ring of Honor. I'm really glad they went to Ring of Honor now and signed with them. So Kevin Owens, we already knew his title reign was horrible. This was just the icing on the cake, just to shit on him a little bit more, to lose him in 22 seconds officially, but it felt like 10. So we'll most likely get Owens versus Jericho for the U.S. title at WrestleMania and stuff. Women's match is weird. Nia Jax is just there. We already ran through everything. Big Show murdering, triple kill murdering Rusev, the Juice out there, Cesaro, the Juice. But I'm rambling a little, so I am out of here. I will see you guys later. Peace out of this pay-per-view. Delete it.